Hey guys, it's Vosk of the VoskCoin YouTube channel, and today I'm here to talk to you about BitcoinZ. Cool. Nice. Yep. Nailed it. The goal of BitcoinZ is to basically be the reinvented Bitcoin. So BitcoinZ is a fork of Zcash, which is a fork of Bitcoin, which basically makes them clones of each other, and once they're cloned at that point, a development team or development teams can take that and change that coin to be whatever they want it to be, because all of these projects are open source. So when Zcash forked Bitcoin, they added ZK Snarks technology, which basically adds a level of security that Bitcoin does not have. A key point that BitcoinZ makes in their announcement thread is that they do not take the 20% development fee that Zcash does, which that's a pretty large amount to take from every block. In addition to that, with BitcoinZ, there's no pre-mine, there's no ICO, there's nothing. So ultimately, BitcoinZ is a community funded and developed project, just like Bitcoin is. One thing I really like about BitcoinZ is the fact that there's so many more BitcoinZ floating around. You know, now we're dealing with 0.0002 Bitcoin. I mean, that's just annoying. Whereas if BitcoinZ was to be, say, the next Bitcoin, when it got to that point, you'd be dealing with like 3 BitcoinZ or 4 BitcoinZ or 100 BitcoinZ. It's much smaller, and it really allows it to scale out to that max value much better in this instant. Whereas nobody's gonna want to say, hey, yeah, you can buy this pizza for 0.00000002 Bitcoin. No, you'd be like, yeah, dude, 27 BitcoinZ for the pizza. I came to discover BitcoinZ just simply through mining. I'm always looking at mining and coins to mine. And because BitcoinZ is a fork of Zcash, it's Equihash algorithm, which makes it GPU mineable, and that makes it awesome in my opinion. After the recent debacle that has just been the entire Antminer D3 X11 mining scenario, I've become less interested in ASIC miners than ever. And again, that's why I'm a huge GPU mining fan, and that's why I've sold basically all of my ASICs to fund more GPU miners. They are much more decentralized. You know, I have a ton of buddies who are getting into GPU mining. They've got a couple rigs in their house. That's decentralization at its best. Whereas these people build giant ASIC farms. That is not very decentralized now, is it? So on that topic, I've been mining BitcoinZ on Supernova, and you can see in the last day I mined 2,111 BitcoinZ. So with that said, in the last day, I've mined about $9–10 of BitcoinZ, which is about on par for what this rig is supposed to do. And you know, it could be more, it could be less, and BitcoinZ is bounced around between being the top coin to mine and not being the top coin to mine on the what to mine list. And it's really just going through a lot of potential growing pains. The community has really gotten behind BitcoinZ, and I was watching the announcement thread for BitcoinZ from the beginning, and honestly, in the beginning, I did not think that this coin had any chance. Like, BitcoinZ seems like a scam coin, but there's really no way to make it a successful scam coin because the original developers, they don't have a pre-mine, they don't have an ICO or anything. It's just, hey, here's this project, let's get it going. And a lot of people have gotten behind it, so that's cool to see. It's nice to see movement, and I'm always going to be supportive to some extent of a coin that's GPU mineable because, well, I'm a GPU miner. Ultimately, BitcoinZ can be very successful if everyone basically gets behind it and supports it and develops it. For example, it's very difficult to get a working BitcoinZ wallet. If you're interested in a nice GUI wallet, graphic user interface, then you can download the Swing Wallet. On that topic, if you download this, you need to check out this exact thread and link to understand what you're going to need to do to make it functional. So this is just a basics video, and this brings me to my final point on the coin. It's clearly profitable to mine. May or may not be one of the top coins to mine. It's going to vary on a ton of factors. That's going to be up to you to decide if you want to take that risk. And as far as the development, it's really going to depend who steps up, you know, for what, if they get some kind of community funding model in place, you know, whatever they want and need to do, and getting adopted by some of the good exchanges out there. I think their main goal should be to get onto Cryptopia because they're very open to these smaller coins. I'm going to go ahead and leave my miner on it until I accumulate, you know, a handful of coins and just kind of sit on that for a while and see where this project goes. I'm honestly very impressed with how many community members have stepped up behind this project. Without them, this project is dead and nothing. So it's very cool and interesting to see. Alright guys, so remember, BitcoinZ is not Bitcoin, it's not Bitcoin Classic, it's not Bitcoin Cash, but they do have a very similar block size with Bitcoin Cash, so that's kind of cool to see. And they're also not Bitcoin Gold, which is going to now be probably one of the biggest GPU mineable coins, which is on the Equihash algorithm, which is very exciting to see. So I think it's about to be a very good time to be a GPU miner. So make sure to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Let me know if you liked the video. If you didn't like it, why? Thumbs up, comment below, whatever you want to do. And if you are a big fan of BitcoinZ and you want to donate BitcoinZ for me to create more BitcoinZ videos in the future, my BitcoinZ address will be in the description below. And if you're interested in making a miner on how to mine BitcoinZ, well, I've got a lot of rig build videos, so check out, the channel and description for all kinds of links and all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright guys, I'll see you next time.